Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Yeah, I would like to make a comment. Good evening, everybody. Sorry for coming on a little bit late. I was going to come on a little bit earlier, but I was hanging out in the front yard. It was a nice day. It was hot. Hot today. Let me start out. A couple things. A little bit tired, as always. I changed. You guys, I know this isn't ham radio, but it has to do with wireless and RF stuff. I changed my phone service over officially from Verizon to Visible. So if anybody's interested, I got a cheat code for you. You get $20 off, and I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just trying to save some money. Anyways, I had trouble yesterday, and this is probably not helping you guys want to change over, but it's actually not that bad. I had trouble getting my phone dialed in, or not dialed in, I should say, the SIM card going, the eSIM card going in my iPhone 13 Pro Max here. It wouldn't, I see the SIM would pop in, but there'd be no phone number. So then I deleted it, reinstalled it, the eSIM that is, and then I saw the number, and then I couldn't Wi-Fi call. So I did it again, and I was able to Wi-Fi call. Great, right? I'm like, all right, I'll just switch over my number like I did with my wife. And I had none of these problems with my wife's phone. Zero problem. So I got home late last night, about 11:30, off of work, after work. I figure I want to change my phone number over in the middle of the night in case it takes like an hour or two, because I'm usually in the afternoon, I'm waiting for phone calls or texts, and it's normally spam. But anyways, I decided I'm going to mess with it. I'm going to just transfer it over, get it going, get the process going. Was it easy? Well, at the end, yeah, I would say it's easy, but it did not go as planned. First thing, I wish Seth was in here. First thing I noticed when I changed the phone number over, it changed into Visible instantaneously within like 2 minutes. That wasn't the porting over wasn't the problem. It was getting my phone number into my phone. So I restarted my phone, and then the phone number where it had the SIM number, or the number with a SIM. I don't know if you guys ever play with you see the eSIM. It was blank, and it had a SOS. And I wasn't able to text. I wasn't able to text on my iPhone or anything. So I was a little bit perturbed by it. Anyways, what's up there, KZ4SC? Nice to see you in there. I don't think I recognize you. Oh, somebody changed their call letters. So anyways, I looked on some user forums and they said, oh, sometimes it takes a couple minutes. Just restart your phone. I restarted my phone. The old number popped in there that was populated before I changed over. Deleted that SIM card out or eSIM out. Reloaded it again. Restarted. Boom, it worked. But that took like a half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. So by that time it was like 1:30 or something like that, 1 in the morning. So I was a little bit perturbed because when I did it with my wife, when I transferred my wife's phone number over, ported it over to Visible and started her account, everything worked the first time pretty much. So I was like, this is nothing. Like I kind of like tested with her. Her phone is very important to her, but so I thought it was going to be pretty easy, and it wasn't. It wasn't as easy as it was with my wife. So not everybody has those problems. It could have been I had US Mobile into this, so that might have been part of it. I don't know. Whatever the case was, maybe I didn't do the same steps the right way, but it was fairly easy. I've saving myself $81 a month between our two phone bills, or two phones, I should say, lines with Verizon, and literally it's the same. I'm literally on the same plan. I use my phone today, no problems. I link to my hotspot, no problems. Like nothing ever changed. So with the money savings, we're going to both buy new phones. Because I've had my phone for 3 years. She's had her for 4 or 5 years. So she deserves a new phone. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not a cheapskate, but I just don't see the point in paying for something that is constantly going up. And as far as, I lose the ability to go into stores and customer service, I can do it online. And I was able to figure out some pretty complex stuff with transferring eSIMs over, which I know a lot of people are like going, that's not that big of a deal. But some people don't even know how to turn on their iPhone or what's it called? iCloud messaging and stuff. So whatever. I'm pretty savvy on that stuff and networking. I'm okay. Nate, nice to see you in there. But hey, I'm down for maximum profitability as long as you're going to pass those savings on to me if I'm going to have to do some legwork, which that's what it sounds like this company or part of the company of Verizon's doing with Visible. So, and I got a text last night from a friend of the channel. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but because I haven't seen him in the chat lately. Apparently he's watching. He said he had Visible for a year and had not had any issues. So I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have done it last year. I would have been up almost $1,000 at this point. So anybody thinking about switching, there's plenty of tutorials online, and there's other like US Mobile and other little things you can do also if you don't like Verizon. I'm not telling you to get Verizon. I'm just saying, hey, if you guys want to save some money and maybe have some more money for ham radio, right? It's not bad because I hate paying for phone bills and I hate paying for phones. I used to be the guy that got yeah, I should dump my referral code. I got to figure out how to get that. So, you want me to do it right now? I'm not pressuring you guys to do this. I'm just saying in general, because I hate people spending their money on stupid stuff, and literally, it's not going to anywhere. Yeah, new radios, new phones, right? But it's something I was discussing with Seth since last summer. I was trying to figure out do something. I'm trying to figure out where I find my Oh, right here. So here's a referral link, and you know what? I'm not trying to. I hate like trying to sell stuff, but if you guys are interested, go for it. If not, not a big deal. But hey, I like to say I kind of dodge myself. Was it dodge? Where you go in and try to save some money? I like changed my internet here at the house. I had gig service. Whatever. I didn't need it. I saved $25 a month off that, saving $80 a month off our phone bills. I got rid of my gym membership that I work out here all the time. That saved me like $13, $15 a month. That stuff starts to add up after a bit. So Yes, Haley. And then Haley goes and spends $100.
Look, George.
You want to show everybody?
No.
You guys show. Oh, where? There's nothing there. I don't see anything. All I see is here. Let me put this up to the screen. I don't want to get copyright dinged here too. Let me see here. I have to shut this off probably. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't show it.
Look, he's in the water.
He's in the water. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm talking right now though. It's almost out. All right. I'll see you later. Don't touch me with your grummy hands there. I use both iPhone and Galaxy 16. Coming from someone else. Yeah. What's up, Ron? Nice to see you. And whatever works for you guys. There's a T-Mobile version of Visible too. So whatever works for you folks. I just want you guys to save some money because right now everything keeps going up. And the reason why I did this, why don't you tell me about this stuff, man? If I would have known this 2 years ago, I would have switched. And I figured out a way to get a faster hotspot. Metro, yeah. See, if you guys are on the T-Mobile system, go with Metro. I don't have anything to do with that, but save some money, folks. That's what it's all about, right? Buy some more radios. Was there something else I was going to mention about that? And yeah, if you do need some help with it, I could try to help. It's not that difficult. Don, you're a pretty savvy dude. I'm sure you were able to figure it out. I heard, and I'm off on Sunday, but I made plans Sunday afternoon, so I can't go and watch them. The last time they were supposed to be in town, they were the travel. I guess they were doing a practice and a travel day into Riverside. I guess the number 4 plane hit, and unfortunately, there was a pretty fatal accident there with that. So they didn't come into Riverside. They stopped doing the shows there for I think 3 or 4 months till they got a new guy in there or a new person in there and got that going. So yeah, I'm glad to hear they're back in here. I would love to go check them out. I was going to say something else about this phone thing. I don't know. Whatever the case, I got up this morning and yes, my text messages are working. I got a text, Don, from I use a physical SIM. You just slide that baby in there. You're good to go. Andy, AJ6BE called me or texted me this morning. Hey, I'm in town. I'm in the Lake Elsinore area. I'm heading up your way. If you'd like to meet up, I would love to meet up. And I happen to get up and met up with him and had a great lunch. So it was great to see him and hang out with him and talk radio and talk some other stuff too. Another reason why I won't get a new iPhone, no physical SIMs. Why do you need a physical SIM? It's actually even easier. You could just download a new one in case something happens. I mean, in my world, it seems easier. I'm looking forward to watching their practice tomorrow. Yeah, I heard some people at Lake Paris are watching it. Jitterbug style. Phone uses a physical SIM. Are you Jitterbug guy? I've got 20 plus SIMs. Why do you need so many SIMs? Are you SIM addicted? Give me your SIM. What do I do with all these SIM tools? Are you by the way, I don't know if we can, I saw something in a press release, some new low latency stuff coming our way. Less than 100 milliseconds or something like that. Anyways, I forgot about this one card here from, this is probably since January. This was back in 2024 in October, but I got this in January. He's a blah, 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 blah. I want to be low latency, just like Sonobus. Anyways, I got this card here. This is from James Brown. James Brown is not dead here. At least this James Brown here. K6EGG. This was a voice contact on 28430. And he was using 90 watts and an FT8 So he takes for the contact from Park US 8303. 8303. I'm sorry. My glasses are kind of not good. He looks like he was using a hex beam out at that park and only about 90 watts. So he also sent me some other stuff in there, which is kind of weird. But anyways, I think that was from Apota to Pota. The internet in the TV world, that's pretty fast. I have people pissing. Yeah. In the TV world, with video and audio and embedded feeds, 100 milliseconds is like 10 milliseconds in your world. So that's pretty cool stuff. I always like to try to figure out how to get like audio signals. And for you guys been in Sonobus, I don't know if Gray Man has. I think Matt has. The fact that we're, sometimes less than 30 milliseconds delayed, generally faster than a cell phone, is pretty amazing. I mean, it's almost real time as far as IP to IP. Incredible breakthroughs with some stuff lately. What? Fiber connections, 20 milliseconds. Last I checked, I was under 4. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 2 milliseconds. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm 500 up, 500 down, or symmetrical, I guess you can say. Both LA and Seattle are both backgrounds. Yeah, so we're not far from that. Yeah, and from what and maybe Dakota, maybe even you know about this, Matt. There's a Google, I don't know what they would call a farm or a server base that's in like Pasadena or something, or in that general Monrovia, some sort of server or something like that. I know there's one data center. Yes, data center. I know there's one in One World or One Wilshire. I've actually been in that, believe it or not. Whose fault is that? Nice video today, by the way. Pretty incredible. It's basically half air conditioning and half data. TV video transmission is much more complicated than yeah. I would agree with you on that. That's Period Center One will. So what do they do there? I've been in there and like I had to like take off like everything I owned. I had to take my watch off. I had to take my cell phone out of my pocket. They would not allow any pictures. Somebody that knows somebody connected me with that. And it was like I said, half the building was air conditioners and the other half were like seriously loud fiber racks, I guess you can call them. For an audio guy or for a techie guy, I thought that was like super cool. And I wish I can go in there again, but I don't think I will be. I'll be getting on 20 meters here shortly. But I just looked on the band before I got on. It was not very good. Not a lot of voices going on. But I'll try again right now to see how that is. And by the way, anybody new in the chat, jump in and say hello. If you have chat ability, would love to hear from you. I have not seen the human SDR in here yet. It's got to be an easier way to do that. Not much going on here, folks. By the way, my last state on FT4, I need New Mexico. So anybody, Shane and anybody in here from New Mexico, I would love to get you on FT8. This is probably a familiar voice right here. Maybe not. Oh boy.
Find us in Sandino. Great, I'll look that up. So it must be in the valley, right?
The valley? What? 260. And I probably won't even hear him. Nope.
I captured 95% of that, but you're fading fast. I'm going to put you in QRZ Laws of the World. If you can do one of those, I'd appreciate it.
Another flex that went down? You guys are not selling me on these flexes.
Later, buddy. Wow, it's amazing how fast that band just got in. 6YYO.
Oh, I know who that is. You know who that is there. He's been on the channel before. If Don's in here, he knows exactly who that is. There you go, Don. Yeah, he died. He was the one that was talking to Kuwait or whatever the other night, right?
Wow, nice. Kilo 4, Mark Juliet, Quebec, from K6EGG, fine business. Nice signal, 5556, something like that.
5556.
J, Juliet Alpha Yankee. I'm located 25 miles west of Port Angeles, Washington.
I've been there.
On the bluff above the Strait of Juan de Fuca.
Port Angeles is where we took a ferry from
I'll copy, brother. Back to you. K4,
Vancouver
Mexico,
Island.
Juliet, Quebec, K7TTZ.
K7TTZ. J, and it says Seattle. 57, 57. He gets a 5-7. You get a 5-7. You get a 5-9. You get a 5-7. Do I hear 5-6? 5-6, 5-6. Anybody? We have no Seth, no Sam tonight. The other guy's in Texas.
So I got your name as Martin, and is that right? And what's your QTH, Martin? Over.
Say Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, got.
There you go, Nate.
Alpha Romeo Tango Oscar November Martin.
No, that's not Texas. Kilo 4 station. Right, it's Kilo 5 stations for Texas, right?
Hey, what's your, so say your name again. Kilo 4, Mexico, Juliet, Quebec. Got that part. Your name again, please.
I did not see that. You probably, if he's coming in good, you're probably coming in good.
Marston, I got it. That took a while. Sorry about that. I'm posting a lot of thunder crashes up here too. I'm not sure whether
I don't want to deal with that.
Between you and me or the weather all in western Washington. There was thunder and lightning this morning here, so
I don't like dealing with broken stuff. My solar panel's been broken for almost a month right now. I'm 3 weeks in right now. It's probably going to be at least another 2 weeks.
Wow, Marston, really nice job. 100 watts with an offset dipole. You're booming in here. It is tough copy mostly because of all the QSP and the QRN, but it's mostly QRN. Lots of thunder crashes, but you're doing it.
Thunder crashes.
So congratulations. In northern Alabama, great, Marston. Thank you so much for the call.
Alabama.
73, and take care. Have a good evening. Kilo 4, Mexico, Juliet,
I'm going to try to get him here.
K7TTZ for your final, Marston.
Whose fault is that? Oh, we got the human SDR in here. I was looking for you earlier. I'm still full from lunch with Andy, by the way.
All that thunder and lightning. Boy, it is pretty booming out there. It's pretty crazy in the last hour, half an hour or so. It's gotten really noisy. 73, Marston, thanks again. QRZ from Kilowatt 7, Tango Zulu.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Romeo Echo. Echo Sugar Station, please.
Sure, shut the station down. Just wanted to give you a call, say that you're really pounding into the East Coast. All the best 7-3s to you. We'll talk to you a little bit later.
You want to make it?
K6EGG, W3PAW. All the best.
You want to make a contact? I'll go to another. I'm just going to call it CQ 275. I got too much noise over here, dude. I'm going to 250. 250. I go to 251. Keep. Keep. Sounds like somebody might be using us.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use? Check. Audio check. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I think it is by you now.
Oh, wow. You're coming in good, man. Nice to hear you.
I'm only on 80 watts right now, too.
Your neighbor there, in the Port Angeles area, was sounded like he was in my front yard, as you well heard.
Yeah, well, you're about 10 over right now.
Beautiful. Not bad for QRP, QRP.
QRPP.
I might have to do that later. Do we got anybody from New Jersey in here? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo Charlie 3. I'm sorry, and I didn't type in the rest.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 3, Kilo X-Ray Romeo.
Kilo Charlie 3, Kilo X-Ray Romeo. You're about a 5.5 here in the Southern California. It's great to make a contact all the way across the United States. I'm going to definitely put you in the logbook tonight.
Yeah, QSL, you're about the same. A little bit up and down on the band right now with your signal QSC, but you're coming into New Jersey loud and clear. Definitely good audio, obviously with your setup, so nothing wrong there.
And just to let you know, John, you came up to a 5.9 on that last one, so I guess the band's going in our favor here.
Yeah, QSL. It's up and down right now, but I can definitely make out what you're saying. I was hitting some quotas earlier in Washington and Oregon and California as well. So the band's been good east to west on the coast tonight.
Excellent. And Egg Harbor, I like that. Egg Harbor, City, New Jersey. So good to hear you in here. Having a logbook. Thanks for watching and thanks for the contact tonight, man. Getting on the air.
Yeah, thanks a lot. No problem. Yeah, it's about 20 miles west of Atlantic City, New Jersey. So about 170 miles south of New York City.
Yep, I have a pretty good idea where that's at. I've been to Atlantic City a couple times. I had a day off in Philly. We drove over there. So was not what I expected. I thought it was going to be like Vegas.
You jumped out there, but thanks a lot for the contact. I'll catch you back on YouTube, 7:30.
Copy that, 7-3, John. KC3KXR from Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody else out there? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 37.8 miles away, whatever it was. Okay, I got the Golf Alpha Echo. You want to give me the first three?
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Alpha Echo.
Hey, Frank. You're about a 5.5 here in the Southern California. How are you doing this evening?
Well, little bit noisy here on the band. It's kind of fading out. So could you please repeat your call sign?
Sure. It's Kilo 6 Echo Germany, Germany.
All right, got you, Brad. Great to talk to you. That's good. Signal now is going up and down a little bit, and yeah.
You have to change it in
hello
two different
to
spots.
California. Over.
Copy that. Yeah, I just made a contact. I don't know if you heard the fellow in New Jersey there, John. He was coming in at 5'9", so the band's kind of medium and a little bit long tonight. So I love making contacts across the United States, and I appreciate your contact. I'm going to see if I can make a couple more before the band goes south on me here. Looks like you're north of Dallas, Texas there, right?
That's correct. I'm in Denton, Texas, about 40 miles north of Dallas. And now you're coming in with 5'7" calling, so pretty good signal here into Dallas, Denton, Texas.
Copy that, man. Appreciate the contact. And 7-3 from Southern California, just outside of Los Angeles.
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. 7-3 from Associate 5 Golf Alpha Echo.
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of Los Angeles, where I'll be tomorrow. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters on this beautiful Thursday night.
Kilo 7, Victor, Charlie, Lima.
Kilo 7, Victor Charlie Lima. You are a 5'9" down the coast here in Southern California tonight.
Thanks for the 5'9", Greg. You are coming in here just northeast of Seattle at a 5'5", 55. Are you live streaming this evening? Over.
I am definitely live streaming this evening and having a lot of fun, and made a contact with New Jersey. I don't get that far east like that, so I like that. It sounds pretty good tonight.
Hey, good deal. That's awesome. Are you mobile tonight? And what's your antenna?
I am not mobile. I am sitting in front of my desk, or on my desk. It's not on my desk, by my desk, on my 7610 with just a inverted half wave antenna with about just 100 watts there.
Hey, good deal. Wow, yeah, that's nice with 100 watts to get across the country, and you're making it up here north beautifully. I'm running the LSF K3 and just up here with about 500 watts using the VS6 BKW dipole. Over.
Excellent. It's doing the trip down the 5 freeway, or 5 Interstate 5. Man, I can't talk today for some reason. Maybe it was the 3 hours of sleep last night, but yeah, sounding good. And how far up is your antenna?
The dipole is the broad sides are north-south, and I'm on a steep hill, so to the north, I'm up about 70 feet, and to the south, that's the uphill side of the hill. It's only about 30 feet off the ground. Over.
Copy that, man. It's doing the trick, though. Good signal out of Washington. I heard somebody on, I think it was 14270. He was coming over, like I said, plus 20 on my meter, so definitely band's pretty decent tonight, at least for now.
Yeah, good deal. I've heard some been reading the mail, and it sounds like it's kind of in and out depending on where you are and who you are and what you're using. But yeah, good deal. Well, nice to connect with you again, Greg. The Q-Show and QRZ, and I'll let you make some more contacts. Listening out on your final K6EGG from KK7DCL.
Copy that. 7-3 from Southern California. Let's see if I can make a couple more. QRZ. CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40-mile drive east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters tonight. I got a Kilo Charlie 0, I believe, and I got a United in there. Is that correct? I didn't get the rest. You completely dropped in that one. I wish I can get your call letters because it's nice to get a 0 contact or a 0 call in here. Kilo Charlie 0. You want to try again? You completely dropped out. I heard you were talking, but I couldn't understand a word you said. So let's try again one more time. The Kilo Charlie 0 station.
Just tell me what state he's in, at least. I'm guessing he's probably east.
All right, we'll try again. Keep listening for a few minutes. If I come up, hopefully we'll be able to make a copy with you. But stay tuned. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
Matt, do you know what state he was from?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40-mile drive east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters.
Did we lose the band? That sucks. Washington was coming in good.
Increase the power a little bit. How's that?
I didn't notice any difference in you.
So,
do you know what state where that KC0 station was from?
I honestly wasn't paying that much attention to it.
Just wondering where he was hearing me from.
KK7DCL here. That was KC0 Uniform Tango November.
Oh, not bad. Minnesota. That's pretty good. His license expires soon, too. Thanks for the relay, dude.
7-3, KK7DCL clear.
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. About 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Sometimes it's a 2-hour drive. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's 35 minutes. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I thought I heard somebody in there. You want to try again?
the noise isn't that bad. And yes, the band, it was poo-poo. 15 or 12 and 10 were almost nothing.
All right, I'm going to try a couple more times before I start rolling the dial around a little bit. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Maybe the band is shifting. That's the problem. Maybe if I be patient for a few minutes, good old Dustin will start coming in.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40-mile drive east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 20 meters.
You going to play with your beverage antenna? Just kidding, of course. Just inside the original warranty.
All right, I'm going to scroll around here, see if I can hear anything. If anybody can hear me one last time, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 20 meters.
Whiskey Alpha 2 Romeo.
Whiskey Alpha 2 Romeo. Good to hear you in there. You're 5'9".
Okay, Greg, yeah, I will. Tuning around and I come across you here. This is Tim in New York, over.
Tim, it's good to hear you again. I recognize the voice, and I recognize the setup there at QRZ. It's nice to have New York coming in again.
Yeah, you're nice and strong here. You're 5'7", so that's pretty good for just 100 watts. I know that's what you're running there, just 100. I'm running just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm running QRP, but I think this might be the best you might have sounded. As far as I can remember, you're almost plus 20 on my meter right now.
Okay, yeah, that could be expected. I'm running well, you see the antenna, I guess you're looking on. It's about 40 feet in the air and it's pointing in your direction, and 1 kilowatt right now, so I don't have it turned all the way up.
It's not snowing there anymore, is it?
I don't know. I mean, we're covered. The ground is covered. My car is covered. I don't know. It is 35 degrees, 77% humidity, so I think it probably stopped snowing.
Wow, I was actually being sarcastic. I'm fairly surprised. I thought you guys were out of that. You don't want to know what it was. Right now, sitting in my office, I have the AC running and it's 75 degrees. It was 90 something today, I think, here.
Yeah, I know. You know, I chat quite often with Jim out there, W6LG. He messaged me a couple times today, and he's always going on about the temperature. Yeah, so it's April, so it's spring. We could still get a big storm. I mean, we're not out of it. I'm going to say probably another week and a half to 2 weeks. And then we should be good. I mean, it's supposed to start warming up next week. We did have some we did have some 70 degrees here, about a week of 70 degrees about 2 weeks ago. But it's been cold, and yes, it was snowing, and I mean snowing good. The cars are covered with snow, the ground is covered with snow. WA2R.
Copy that. And your antenna's covered in snow. That's the most important thing, right?
Well, I don't know how much snow stuck to it because it's a little windy here right now too. It was when I looked out.
Well, I tell you what, just pump up as much power as you can and melt all that snow off and get that signal out that antenna.
Well, I have done that with I have a ground-mounted vertical for 40 meters, and yes, I've melted the snow around it before.
That sounds great, man. Well, I appreciate the contact once again from New York. It's great to hear that our signals are crossing the country here on this at least beautiful night for me here in Southern California. But 7-3 from Chino there, Tim. It's nice to hear you again.
Oh, okay, and I want to update your signal. The band's probably going away right now because you just hit 10 over. So you just hit 10 over, and generally when you get loud, the band is stretching out, So that means you're probably going to drop off. I'll still hear you, but you're probably going to get real weak. So, okay, thanks for taking my call, Craig. It's real good hearing you, and we'll catch you again. Maybe if you switch to, if you go to 40 or something, I don't know. I know you have noise problems there. If I hear you on another band, I'll give you a shout. K6EGG Whiskey America 2 Radio 73.
Copy that. I think we have a 40-meter contact. I got to double check. But, Tim, I appreciate the contact again tonight. Always good to hear you. Would love to get you on another band, too. 7-3 Whiskey Alpha 2 Romeo for Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40-mile drive east of Los Angeles. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody out east, maybe? Would love to make a contact with you.
Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Golf Oscar from Texas.
Kilo Juliet 5, is that Andrew? Kilo Juliet 5 station, go ahead.
KJ5 KGO from Texas.
Is that KJ5KGO? Is that correct?
That's correct. This is actually, I just got my general license, and you're my first contact.
Yeah. Well, Ken, I believe it's good to hear you, and congratulations. You have about 50 people listening right now on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm just playing around, and just kind of good to hear that my transceiver's working, so I'm glad that this is the first one, so I'm glad.
If you got a computer nearby, bring up YouTube and type my call letters in Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Hopefully it's the first thing that pops in there, and you can hear yourself come back through my radio, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, you're sounding good. You got it working. Congratulations.
Sounds good. Thank you. 73.
All right, 7-3. We'd love to see you in the chat. Some people are saying that cherry got popped. Lots of congratulations going on there. So 7-3, Ken. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Damn it.
All right. Couple more times here before I start scrolling around and see if I can pick up anything on some other bands. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters, Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Anybody out there would love to make a contact with you? East, north, south, north. What I already said north. I don't know if there's anybody out there west, out there in the ocean maybe on a container ship or something. And I made those contacts. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I think I heard a Kilo 4 in there. I heard 3 is. So the Kilo 4 station, go ahead. Okay, the Kilo Oscar 4 and ending in Kilo Bravo, I think. Try again.
Negative. Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Whiskey Bravo.
Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Whiskey Bravo. You're 5-5 in the Southern California. Just to let you know, you were mixing with another person in there that's probably at another 4 station. So sounding good here in the Southern California there, Rick.
Roger, you are about a 5-5 also here in Florida. Roger?
Copy that. Looks like Beverly Hills, Florida. Is that correct?
That is correct. We have a Beverly Hills.
It's probably cheaper to live there than it is the Beverly Hills here. That's for sure.
I would definitely say so.
All right, man. I got you in a logbook. I heard a couple other people calling. I would love to make their contact. I don't know if you log or not. I would appreciate a log there. So 7-3 from, 55 miles east of Beverly Hills, California.
That's a Roger. I'm about 70 miles north of Tampa, and I will put you in my QRZ log. Have yourself a good one and get back to those other people there. 73.
Copy that. 73. QRZ.
Kilo 5, Tango Papa Charlie.
Kilo 5, Tango Papa Charlie. Is that correct there, Robert?
Roger. Yeah, I'm calling from near Houston, Texas, and you're a 5-3 into the Houston, Texas area.
Copy the 5-3 in the Houston, Texas area. I'm just outside of downtown Los Angeles. Good to hear you out there. You're about a 5-5 into California tonight.
I'll take that. I'm on a brand new Icom 7760. I've only talked to a couple people on it so far. First day I've been on it. So how do I sound? How does my audio sound, over?
You sound pretty darn good. You running the full 200 watts on that, or just you going through an amplifier, or what are you doing there for power?
It's 200 watts. I'm running the 200 watts and into a 130-foot in-fed random wire with a 5-to-1 matching transformer. It's the Chameleon Antenna MCOM 3, over.
Copy that. Well, it's doing a trick. I've made a couple contacts with some folks with these new Icom radios, and I'm pretty impressed with the audio on them there. Are you using the stock microphone?
It didn't come with a microphone. The first radio I ever bought that did not come with a microphone. I'm using a Heil headset, over.
Copy that. Well, it's sounding good. Sounding nice and loud, too. Right through my S5 noise without a problem.
Oh, great. I'm so great to hear that. What is your setup there?
I have an Icom 7610 and an InFed half wave. I have it in vertical in a vertical V configuration, and I'm running an outboarded microphone RE27ND with some outboarded processing.
Oh, wow. So, what is it, like outboard compression? Is that what it is, over?
Yeah, I'm running a voice processor, a Simitrex 528E with an Apex 204 aerial exciter and a DBX 266XL, and I got it running through a mixer with also some EQ settings and stuff.
Oh, wow. It's sounding great, but I'm getting some bad QRB here into the Houston. I never got your call sign. What's your call sign?
Sure. It's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. And just to let you know, I'm also live streaming on YouTube right now. You can actually see my setup. I have my soundboard out here.
Oh, how exciting. So I'm a movie star. That's the first time I've been on YouTube. That's pretty cool. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Yeah, are you getting a lot of QSB there?
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit here and there. I'm just kind of ignoring it.
Yeah, well, it's good to talk to you. So you're there in the Beverly Hills area. Well, how exciting. I've been there a couple of times just as a tourist, but born and raised here in the Houston, Texas area. Actually, I'm kind of in the suburb, about 40 miles northwest of Houston. It's called Tomball, Texas, but it's basically the Houston area. And the noise out here is a lot quieter. I used to live right in the center of Houston. Terrible noise, and it's a lot better out here, so I'm really enjoying it, over.
You copy that on the noise. If I go anything lower than 20, if I get into 40 or anything like that, I got a solid S-data noise all day long. So I know, I feel you living in a metropolitan area like I do there, Robert.
Yeah, my noise was so bad. It was just almost unusable. And it's really noisy here tonight because of storms, but normally 40 meters is like S5. 80 meters might be S6, something like that. A whole lot better than the S9 that I had in the middle of town, over.
Yep, copy that. All right, man, I'm going to try to get a couple more contacts before the band goes south. I appreciate yours. I'm going to put you in the logbook, and if you're really bored, just type my call letters into YouTube. I should be the first thing that pops up, and then you can see on my at least you can see my soundboard on there.
Well, I see you basically just faded out here. If you can hear me, 7-3, it was fun to talk to you. This is Kilo 5 from the top of Charlie 6.
Copy that. I need to make an FT4 contact with you, Shane. Really can use that.
All right, 7-3 from Southern California, and I thought I heard some other stations call me, maybe with a 4 in there, K4 stations. Would love to make contact with you. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. Try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about a 40-minute drive east of Los Angeles with no traffic. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I heard somebody in there. You want to try again? I think I heard an alpha in there. That's all I got, unfortunately. I got a lot. I got about S5 of noise. So you want to try one more time here? I think I got a Sierra Charlie in there and then you drop, man. Hang there and maybe the band will improve a little bit there. But I'm going to try a couple more times here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I heard a Whiskey Zero Alpha. Try again. Is that Whiskey Juliet Zero Oscar?
Whiskey Italy, Zero Oscar.
And are you Sean in, hey, Sean in Minnesota, right? Man, you dropped on that one again, but good to hear you. Checking you out on QRZ. And, yeah, the band's kind of dropping here and there. All right, man. Well, you dropped out. I got enough for a log, so I'm going to put you in there, Sean. I appreciate it. Whiskey India Zero Oscar from Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf 73.
Minnesota in the house.
Victor Echo 4, Alpha Charlie Mike.
Victor Echo 4. Victor Echo 4. Try again.
Victor Echo 4, Alpha Charlie Mike. VE4 ACM. My name is Arthur, and the QTH is Gimli, Manitoba, on the shores of Lake Winnipeg, and home of the Gimli Glider. Over.
Copy that. I got you about a 5-5 here into Southern California, into United States. Good to hear you in there. Nice to make contact with you up there in Canada tonight.
You've got a nice signal here in Manitoba. I go by what I hear. I don't go off of the meter. My use is 5-9, over.
Copy that. Yeah, I got some folks that I work with that's going to be heading up to Winnipeg, I believe, on Tuesday. So hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer since the last time they've been there.
Who's that? Did you think they're coming up this way?
I'm not coming up this way, going up that way, but some folks I work with. And last time they were there, they said it was pretty chilly. I refer to it as Winterpeg.
You're not the only one. I grew up in Winnipeg. I spent a number of years in the Canadian Navy and finished on the west coast of Victoria, which has a Mediterranean climate. So coming back to Winnipeg was quite a stretch. Weather-wise, it's definitely warm enough.
I'll be there.
Snow's melting. I don't think we're going to get any more. And generally speaking, down to 0 at night and about 12 to 15 Celsius during the day. Over.
That's too cold for me. You don't even want to know. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit here today, and I have my AC cranking right now. But, Arthur, I appreciate the contact up there from Canada. I'm going to put you in the logbook. Do you log?
Sure. QSL, I'm in Corey's as well. I'll learn the time as well and look forward to confirming it. I did get your name, over.
Yeah, you're starting to fade a bit, going in and out, but I appreciate the contact up there from Manitoba, up there just north of Winterpeg. So 7-3 from California tonight.
QSL, thank you very much for taking my call. Have a great evening. K6EGG, before ATM 73.
7-3. Was there a Kilo Zulu 4 station in there? Go ahead. I think I heard you that time. I had the preamp on now. Say it, try it one more time. I got you. That's enough for a contact there. I had the preamp on to bring you in there. So good to hear you, the new call sign. Copy the S5. You're in the fours. But that last one I heard when you say the S5, that's about a 5-1, 5-1. Good to hear you in there, and 7-3 from California. Was there somebody else in there? Try again. I heard it ending in Oscar. You want to try again?
Yeah, K6EGG, Kilo Charlie 4, Sierra Golf Oscar.
Kilo Charlie 4, Sierra Golf. Oh, man, I screwed up. It's Sierra Golf Oscar, correct?
Yes, sir. Skyway to 99 over here, Space Coast.
And you're in Florida, correct?
Yes, I am in Florida.
Copy that. You're about a 5-1, 5-1. The band's kind of dropping in and out, but I appreciate the contact there from Florida, sir.
Okay, good. You're going to feel a lot better.
Yeah, it's kind of, I heard better, and then everything else, you were dipped into my noise. So the band is angry tonight.
Bye. 5-9 in the Florida.
Okay, I got the 5-9 in the Florida. Actually, you came up to a 5-9 that time.
Okay, bye, Yaesu.
All right, 7-3 from Southern California there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I know somebody can hear me. If you want to try back, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ 20 meters.
I can hear you.
I got you in there about a 5-5.
Right on. That's all right. November 5, Zulu Romeo. Anyways, good evening. I'm waiting patiently. Figured I'd give you a call so we can have a contact for the month of April. Why not once a month? Anyway. Doing good tonight. Doing really good. The signal goes from like S9 to S5, so it's a really weird band. Anyway, back to you, Rick. K6EGG and 5ZR.
Mike, you almost threw me for a loop there with a K there. I'm like, wait a minute. You were a 5-9. Did you disappear on me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I missed something. I'm tired. Sorry.
No, you threw me for a loop with a K5 ZR when you first called me.
Did I say that? Oh, I said 10. I said letters instead of phonetics. Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Maybe someone else heard that, but I'm pretty sure. But I appreciate the contact for the month of April. And 7-3 up there from the Texas area.
Yes, 7-3 from Selma, Texas.
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf. Calling CQ for, I'm going to call a couple more times here before I take off. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
Did he really say that? Or are you just SFing with me?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf from Lima 3, Tango Tango. How's copy, Greg?
Hey, Blue, nice to hear you again. You're 5-1 into Southern California tonight. And good morning to you. Or good afternoon, actually.
Yeah, it's afternoon. And you're only 1-1. 1-1.
Copy the 1-in-1, but I'm making it down there, all the way down to New Zealand today. So I appreciate the contact, and I believe this is probably our second or it's our fourth contact here. Copy that. All right, man. I'm going to see if I can make a couple more, but I appreciate the contact. I'm sure there's a lot of folks out that are going to try to make a contact with you when you float around there. But I appreciate the contact, Blue, from New Zealand there.
Not a problem, Greg. Not a problem. Good to hear you, buddy. You take care. I think you're making my log, right?
Copy that. 7-3. You came up to a 5-9 that time.
I love you, Greg.
Copy that. 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
Yeah, but I've talked to him like, okay, first off, hold on a second here. First off, I was just texting somebody that was making a contact with New Zealand. That's totally cool, but I've made 4 contacts with him. Maybe some folks up here in the United States would love to make some contacts with him. So, John, what's going on? That is it. I don't care what anybody says. That is cool stuff, making a contact on the other side of the planet.
All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ. One last time here on 20 meters. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters.
And it must be quiet if he's calling me back too. Man, he works some amazing pileups.
Is that somebody in there again? Let's try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I'm working the next couple days.
All right, one last time again. Final. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. And the band went to dog poo-poo. I don't know, Blue, are you still on this one? You hear anything else on the band down your way? Or is it quiet like here? Copy that. All right, man. I'm gonna scroll down the 40 meters real quick and see if I can make some contacts down there. Always good to hear your voice. And I was just mentioning on my live stream that it's great listening to you work some pileups there from New Zealand. So 7-3, man. No, I am not, unfortunately. Copy that. 7-3. Why don't you go get them yourself? 7-3.
All right. That's pretty cool that I'm sitting there talking to somebody in New Zealand like they're sitting in front of me. That's just amazing. With just a little piece of wire antenna. I hate someone else. All right. What am I going to do here? I'm going to go to 40 meters. See how nuts. Oh. Seth, are you in here? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't even think it's worth it. Is it worth it? No. Seth, are you in here? I see you in Sonobus. Unmuted. Everybody, should we call Seth on a cell phone and ruin him? I'm just logging these out. 14 contacts, 2 DXCCs, Canada and New Zealand, of all things. And I had a long distance guy call me from a CQ, so that's pretty cool. That doesn't happen too often. I think I got one from Russia before, and I want to say I got one from France on 10 meters a while back. I can't remember. Yeah, but there's just so much noise on 40 for me. It hurts my ears. What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
You are back. We're about ready to
what?
We're about ready to call your cell phone.
Oh God.
And say, where are you?
Did you not see where it says "Be right back"?
I was texting Dakota actually, and Hamstick Eric was complaining to me.
What a surprise!
He doesn't now. He gets to realize what kind of emails I get.
Oh, what'd you do? What did I miss that I?
I don't want to say. He didn't want to say, but he was just complaining about stuff.
Oh,
I don't blame him. I do all the time. That sounds like Seth. It does sound like Seth. So I made a contact with your home state of New Jersey and New York today. Ooh, and Kuwait is on 20-meter FT8 right now, which I don't have. So I'm going to try to get Kuwait. That would be a good new DXCC for my 1,000 challenge. I'm trying to get one a day every time I play radio. I'm not going to play radio tomorrow because I'm going to be busy. You're breathing hard, man. You okay?
yeah. Too close. Hold on.
You all right?
Yeah.
You going to pass
Why would
out
I
on
not
me?
be all right? Why would I not be all right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you just never know.
I'm fine.
So, are you happy about I finally changed over to visible after all these months of discussing it as I'm trying to work Kuwait here. So I am still working radio as we talk about this.
What I was going to say is it's like you and your general exam. I think I told you 3 years ago to take your damn general, and you didn't, and it was a year later.
I think I got to double check here. Let's see here. I think this is my anniversary. There goes blue right there.
Of
Oh, it's almost my anniversary. The 15th will be my 2-year anniversary from getting my general. And I'll be at Dodger Stadium. You know what? Maybe I'll try to study up and get my extra on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday would be the 15th? Yeah,
Well,
Tuesday.
I'll be around.
Tax day. Tax day, everybody.
Did you do your taxes?
Yeah, I just paid for them. Ugh. I put them on a credit card so I get points. When I get my extra, probably February 31st, I'll take the test. If Seth is being really nice, I'll take it February 30th.
Okay, so March 2nd, I'll schedule the exam. Got it.
I'll be ready by March 2nd.
Well, I gotta get the VEs ready. I mean, we have Sepher watching, so he's 2.
Yeah, so I did have trouble porting my number. I guess it wasn't porting my number over, but getting my number into my phone.
That's weird because at least on the carrier that I have, when they do that, the SIM just reprograms itself. I don't, you see it lose service for a second, but never a.
What's up, MedTech? Nice to see you in there. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it had like a blank. Well, first it had a blank, and then I went online and it said just delete it and download it again. And then it had the old number again.
And?
Oh, we got a sad ham in here that's trying to watch his Braves. As I'm trying to get Kuwait on FT8, by the way.
Good for you.
What do you think this radio? What do you think this channel is for? To hear Sam about watching his Braves now.
But yeah, I was getting a little scared. I was like, I'm glad I'm not dealing with this in the morning because I changed over my wife's number and I just had to restart the phone. That was the only thing that was weird. Oh my goodness gracious!
Whoa.
It's not
Okay,
moving.
that's Hamstick. Hamstick, if you hear me, restart whatever you just did because you just about killed us.
For the love of,
Oh
for the
my
love
God.
of God.
My ears are sore. Trying to get.
Yeah, but usually porting over a cell phone is usually not a big deal.
I was nervous as I had never done it. Oh my God.
That's loud.
Hamstick, I just muted you again until you get that fixed. Let me know.
Denied.
Like the internet doesn't suck in Hawaii that much, does it?
It could. He's still not good. It's you. You sound like this. That's what you sound like.
Oh wow! Hey Dana.
We got Dana in here. Yeah. I'm trying to get
Eric,
Kuwait.
You're freaking. You're. There's white noise, is what I'm hearing over the static. White noise over the.
Bunch of white noise.
You can see what you're sending too. See the meters at the top there? That's what you're sending. This, so I can mess with these guys and go left, right, which I'm not changing for you guys.
What about center surround?
And then for you guys, I can go left, right. Yeah, you sound like a bad FM radio.
Wait, Greg, what about left, right, center surround?
Are you in here, Eric? Did you make it? Would you like to make? He actually could hear him.
No, I could hear you before.
Well, whose fault was that? Not mine and not Sam's. Usually Sam has the issue, and he's solid.
I had it set to the default input device. I didn't realize that wasn't the microphone. I had all my audio routing all messed up from doing SSTV, so I don't know what audio you got.
So you need to brush up on your audio skills.
No, I just need to set the audio up instead of saying
you need to
default.
brush up on your audio skills.
Even Sam's got it dialed in.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He sounds perfect tonight.
Okay.
Screw off.
No, it's literally just because I was doing SSTV until I went to bed and didn't set anything back.
I saw the video.
Yeah, and it's happening again tonight and tomorrow and the next night.
Is it like QSOs? And I'm trying to get Kuwait here because I do not have them on any band. Any
no
logbook
QSOs.
of the world. He logbook of the worlds.
So already right now, RS38S is transmitting SSTV. Tomorrow morning, the ISS starts SSTV. And tomorrow at evening, UMKA1 starts SSTV.
So are these this new batch of satellites that just got launched from Vandenberg, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? No. What happened to those?
I don't know which ones just got launched.
Dana knows about those because he kept on texting me.
We're going to get those. The Tevel? That was like a month ago.
I don't know. You need to capture them. How am I going to do that? I got to work. I got stuff. I got bills I got to pay for. Yes. So what is that? Yeah. What? So it's
Tevel. The Tevel Series 2 are not active yet. So
what's up with that? They got to crank those things on. What about the King Henry 6?
They got to get up to the proper orbit and stuff. They got to test them out. They got to do all the things to make sure they're good.
All 9 will be active in 2 weeks. That's when I'm gonna be bugging Dana. Let's go to the park and try to make some contacts.
Yeah, it super sucks because now there's a boatload of satellites that I can't talk to anyone on. They need to put one of them things up high, shoot them into space.
It's not like a Starlink one?
Outer. No, a Starlink are super low.
What was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you something else. Oh.
How to set up SSTV on your 9700 so you can capture amazing images from the space station.
Can I do it with my X50A antenna?
Yes.
Great.
You're not transmitting, so you're not going to hurt anything. You can't possibly interfere with someone else by trying to listen to them.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just wondered with my non-directional antenna, I guess I should say. And I lost Kuwait. Nope, he's still there.
The non-directional is not necessarily the part that'll get you. It's the fixed vertical polarization. But here's the thing. You get no images if you don't even try.
Well, I'm going to be at work. And I'm actually working late on Saturday. And
you can
tomorrow.
actually set it up. You can actually just set it up to record from the 9700. With an SSTV app, and if it decodes anything, it'll save it for you.
Dana put something here. I put on the pin message there. Dana, pardon me. David from said they're still confirming locations for the permanent TLES.
Oh, yeah, that's NORAD that does that.
Oh.
So TLEs are two-line element. That's the data. People erroneously call them KEPs. It bugs me.
Oh, it bugs me too.
What the hell did I just miss?
Hamstick Eric's getting mad.
Yeah.
It does bug me. He just muted himself.
Nope, I lost my internet.
Oh,
No.
dang.
Wait. What's your name again?
See, MedTech knows all this stuff because I don't understand all this because he's a former NASA person. Lots smarter people than me know about this stuff. All I know, Hamstick, I sent you the. Are you still muted, Hamstick?
Did
we lose you?
It's probably syncing up as he's
The satellite is passing over. Oh, he gone.
Okay.
There we go. I sent you photos of the satellites I was working the other day. You don't work those satellites, do you?
I don't want to talk about which ones I work at work.
But I work big ones.
Okay. So TLE is two-line element. So yeah, sadly, people. I don't know. It shouldn't bug me, but people call them KEPs or Keplerian elements, which is kind of close, but not really. So all that stuff gets tracked based off the NORAD ID. So once they figure out and like fully lock down everything, NORAD will assign them an ID. I thought they already did.
That's their slots or whatever they're in, so they don't hit anything else.
The slot is an orbital slot is only for geosynchronous birds, and you don't get assigned those. I mean that's like pre-coordinated, and orbital slot is literally just the longitude that it's at.
When are we doing a GoFundMe for the Hamstick Eric satellite?
Never.
Why not? We can get Josh involved. Josh would like to be part of it.
Hold on, we're going to do a GoFundMe for the Hamstick satellite where I'm the satellite. Wouldn't that be better?
If you want to go, I don't want to go.
I would go.
I'll just let my people go. I have no desire. I'll be throwing up all over the place. I used to have a desire, but you can go. What if you had a choice? You can have no satellite or your own satellite. What would you do?
That's not my only choice. There are other satellites.
That's not what I'm saying. What if you had a choice to get your own satellite? Would you like to have your own satellite?
I'm not doing no GoFundMe to have a satellite.
I can do it. How much money do we need for it?
A lot, like $100,000.
That's chump change.
Is Greg trying to get out of paying his taxes?
That's chump change.
Greg, are you trying to get out of paying your taxes by saying you'll support Hamstick Satellite?
I will. I think that would be great. That would be great for the channel. How many YouTube channels that have their own satellites? No,
it won't be EggSat, not GregSat.
It won't be GregSat. It will be Hamstick EricSat.
Not SatHam GregSat.
You can talk through your own satellite, dude.
Yeah, knowing my luck, it would like fail in orbit and be like low Earth, and I couldn't talk to anyone.
I like Simon's idea.
Yeah, the FUU satellite.
Make sure it's UHF only.
Speaking of FUU, can you upgrade to extra so I can use the club call on the full portion of the amateur spectrum?
No, I don't have time.
You can use the
I'm not doing the
/
my own call sign, Eric. That ain't happening.
Okay.
Well, hold on. The first thing about this, I've told you guys about this amplifier. I don't have the power in here to use it. The other thing is the noise. I got too much noise here. So
what does noise have to do with you upgrading your license?
I can't hear people. I can't hear people. Go ahead.
You can't hear someone, and therefore you can't have an amateur extra class license?
No, we're talking about two different things. Someone said they wanted me to buy the amplifier.
Oh.
They wanted me to buy an amplifier, I should say.
What if we put an amplifier in space?
That's a satellite.
But a big one.
They have those.
I think MedTech wants an amp.
I think she wants a satellite too. And she wants to go to space. So she wants all three things.
I would like to go. I wanted to be an astronaut, and then I was told no.
Why? Who'd you piss off?
I couldn't pass a flight physical.
Whose fault is that?
apparently, whatever genetic factors make it so I don't have depth perception.
All right, we'll blame your grandparents then.
The flight surgeon doing the thing literally asked me while I was doing the depth perception test how I have not died in a horrific accident on the freeway yet. Huh. I got 1 out of 20 questions right. Because you have to like look at these like circles and say which one's closer to you, and they all looked the same.
That's not good. Depth perception.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's yeah. I wanted to be a pilot, and then I was like, oh well, what if I just go be a drone pilot? And then it turns out they actually learned to fly on manned aircraft. So in order to fly a 2D aircraft on a 2D screen, you have to have depth perception. And to answer Dana's question, you don't. You set up your computer to record. So you don't actually record the audio. You have MMSSTV listening, and when it decodes a picture, it'll just save it. Or
So what do you do with it?
Do just want to record the audio? Set the squelch to just be just a tiny bit over your noise, and then turn on recording. Anything that breaks squelch will then be saved as a WAV file. So you could do it that way, or just pipe the audio into MMSSTV and just let it rip.
We got Andy, folks. It's this real ham radio
I guess we
live
could start
stream.
the stream finally.
Or get the police to stop you in the middle of you collecting an image as you've got your arrow antenna on the side of the road.
You mean like when I was doing the POTA?
Or just what happened to me last night when the cop stopped me in the middle of the satellite pass.
Did you tell him to hold on? I'm trying to connect to a satellite.
No, I told him that the satellite. I didn't actually know what the pictures were because that was the first time that I was decoding. And I wasn't even decoding it live. I was just recording the audio. So I told him that it was a satellite flying over that was taking pictures and then sending them down. Because I thought that's what it was. But it was actually just pre-recorded photos of... I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what they're for.
You got Google Translate, right? Just throw your picture, throw the camera over.
I don't even... I don't even know how to type those characters into the keyboard.
You don't have to. You put the picture in, and it'll decode it for you.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, these are like 320 by 240 pixel pictures.
It's like 1984 digital.
Yeah.
MedTech wants them. She's all things space.
I don't. I mean, it's on my YouTube channel. I didn't actually save the images. So what I did is I just screen recorded the phone when I was decoding them, and then put that the screen recording over the top of my video.
And Shane, are you still watching? I need my last state for FT8 or FT4. Pardon me.
Is that New Mexico?
New Mexico. I got Delaware earlier today, which is hard to believe. Kent County, I believe.
Delaware?
I think it's Kent County. I think that's what I saw.
I think I'm going to set up my... I have a APRS Digipeater / WinLink node that I've had offline for a while. It broke when I left, and I just haven't fixed it yet. I think I'm going to set that up to record to see if I can get the ISS SSTV through my roof into like a quarter wave antenna. I'm going to try that.
I think New Mexico has been worse for me on all of my bands than Delaware.
No, Delaware is the worst.
No. Oh, Shane's in here. See what happens? I think I saw you earlier.
You know, I will give credit though. Jeff, K6EGG, he hooked a homie up.
Oh yeah.
He went out to his Facebook groups, well at least one, and he asked if someone could try and do a sked with me for 80 meters, and he made it happen. And that's the only reason why I have Delaware confirmed, is because one of his people in his like area over there had a station big enough to hear my little my puny little 80-meter signal.
That's the stuff I like about social media that's helping out the hobby, is that sort of stuff. We couldn't have done that 15, 20 years ago, although some of those awards wouldn't be around. Belarus on 20
I
meters.
honestly think that some of the awards were easier in the past.
Why would that be? I mean,
because we didn't have S9 noise everywhere.
Cell phone towers weren't killing you.
Yeah, we didn't have the influx of cheap Chinese power supplies.
China.
And solar.
It's not going to be cheap soon.
Yeah. And we didn't have, every housing community blasting RFI from the solar panels. It's easier to coordinate now, obviously, but I think if you're making like natural QSOs without, doing scheduled things, I think it was easier back then because you could actually, send low power and people could hear it. Belarus.
I already got 20 meters.
Oh, Greg, did you make your Lego / action figure thing?
No. I'm not going to waste my time with that. I ain't got time for that stuff.
You have time.
I ain't got time. I barely had time for lunch today.
My ham alert says that you have time.
Because I sit and do nothing. That's not true.
Which means you can get on ChatGPT and make
No. So what I'm saying is, when I'm not busy, and I don't see you, Shane. You wanted to commute your high 40, Shane? FT4 and 40. Ooh. $27 likes. Michael's helping us out here, getting the likes.
Is Shane in New Mexico?
He is. He's gonna help a brother out. Hopefully, I'm on 40 meters now. You can't do 40. I just have 20 meters. Oh, that's unfortunate.
20 meter might be on that like weird can't hear you thing.
These might be too close.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep. See if you hear. Did you hear me? 20.
Oh, Andy Cowley's right. Like, we did have the internet 12 years ago.
20 years ago. Yes, you are right. I still have AOL.
Yeah, but not AOL Instant Messenger.
I don't even know if they have it. Hickam. You were way ahead of us.
If Dana were here in Hawaii with that call sign, I'd just say, "Hey, Jack." Like from
Are you off?
That duck show.
The duck show.
Duck Commander, I think. Commander Duck.
MedTech says she's old.
Ooh, I just got the notice. I logged into Logbook of the World. My 5-band Worked All States was approved today.
I am so close.
What do you need?
Let me take a look here. Hold on. I'll look at something else first. Counties.
QRZ is too much work.
It is. You have to go, and it takes forever to load. You have to go cruise around all these different areas.
And it makes no sense that you have to input the other person's location. That's why I like Logbook of the World. And then I just import my matches into QRZ, and I don't worry about it.
Backwards. I'm up to 497 on my counties for voice, so I'm very close to my goal. And I'm going to look. What am I looking at? 5 state?
What's your goal? 500?
I was 500. Now I'm going to be 1,000 after that. All right, let's go to my fake awards, real fake awards. Select this award. So I'm at, I need 2 more, 48. I need 2 more. So I think I need,
Oh, you're not using Logbook of the World?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like behind.
Oh.
I saw QRZ up.
So I think I need Delaware and Rhode Island, which I don't usually have trouble getting. So on 80 meters.
Whiskey 1 Oscar Papa is like the goat. He's like my Rhode Island like goat.
Shane, we'll have to try another time. I am not seeing anything now on.
Actually, Rhode Island, there was like, I think I got Rhode Island like 5 or 6 times in the last month, like different people.
On 80?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to 80 now.
The time that I found that worked good for me is to try and catch them when they wake up early to try and work Jet Japan. So like between 6 and 7, 8 in the morning on the East Coast.
Eastern.
So if you were to wake up
at 5, I do see those folks on there that early. Yeah, I'm not. Seeing
if you wake up at like 4, maybe, or 3. Because that's when I got most of them.
I've seen them on. I haven't seen them on this early, but I'm making it into. Looks like New York, maybe.
So on Delaware, I got Whiskey Alpha 3 India, and then Rhode Island.
I gotta turn my.
I don't know if you
fan
want to
off.
put these folks on your ham alert.
Still here, Eric?
Where did Greg go?
I don't know. But you got to hit the button, the arrow button near my name on your Son of Us. Night, Michael. No.
Somebody, you guys
Greg,
can talk.
Hey, Greg, you want to tell Hamstick to reset his
hold
buffer
on.
for me?
What?
Buffer for me. He's got to reset his
buffer,
for me.
buffer, boys and girls.
The arrow, Eric.
Can you guys hear each other?
I can hear people.
I have a 2.5 second lag with him because Eric can't hit a button.
You get hair ads? Do you need hair? Is that why? Do you look up hair? I have no idea why those ads pop up. I got it. I'm 100% honest with you guys. I don't know what's the deal with that. I have all that stuff turned off. It's something to do with you, whatever you looked at before in your past. I'm guessing. I don't know. You have a good night? A lot of people are heading out here.
It's 12:30.
What the heck was that? It's not 12:30.
Oh, 12:22.
All right there, Mr. Phone Guy. Would you get yourself a 16 Pro Max?
You talking to me?
Yes. Or
I have
a
16
15
Pro
or
Max.
15 Pro Max.
What's the price difference?
Like $400 difference.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody?
I'm thinking, was it a new 16 Pro Max or a refurb 15 Pro
Yeah,
Max?
refurb. I'm hearing
Sure, it's only
I'm hearing people having trouble with some stuff with their 16s. in the video world. Like record
Seth,
for.
can you hear me now?
That's better, Eric.
Okay. For whatever reason, it had 2900.
Yes, that's why I was trying to get
buffer.
your attention to hit the reset button.
Like 3 minutes.
I
later.
would have. I would have. I'll probably get that message an hour from now.
What?
So,
okay, go ahead.
So I mean, I have my day-to-day phone's a 16 Pro Max, and I have another one that's another 16 Pro Max. That's my work phone. I think I told you I do have still have my 15 Pro Max. 6 months down the line, did I really need the 16 Pro Max? No. But what's the price difference between the 16
A couple
and the 15?
$100, like $400.
You sure about that, or you want to get the exact number?
It's pretty close to $400
For the same capacity?
Yep.
Is it a new 15 Pro Max or a refurbed?
Refurb.
I don't know, $400 different. I mean,
They don't sell refurb 16s.
Right, that I know. Where would you buy the refurb from?
Swapper.
I don't know. Roy, I normally would agree with you, but I guess the question is, where is he buying the phone from?
Well, that's the point, because I don't want to spend more money on a 16 if it's the same shit.
It's almost the same. It's pretty much the same shit.
And
It's almost the same.
My 13, my battery is like. I just charged this thing.
What's your
3 hours
battery life?
ago.
What's your battery life in the six? It should tell you what the capacity is.
Where do I look at that at?
General. Hold on. Settings. Battery.
Settings.
Battery health.
Battery health. 87%.
That's still not bad.
No.
If there was an X phone, would you buy it?
No. Because all this stuff attaches to my.
Yeah, Greg with 1G, I kind of agree, but I also feel like Swappa, it's a hit or miss. If you got it from a reputable source, like a new old stock thing or something like that, get for the 15.
Yeah.
I also the stupid button on the side is whatever. I do like the colors. Like I have the 15 Pro Max in the blue, that dark blue that I like. But to be honest with you, Greg,
I don't care about the color. I don't care about the color. That stuff. I got a pink laptop. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you have a pink one?
Yeah, he has.
You've seen it.
He has the. Actually, it's rose gold is what it's called, right? Rose gold.
I get so much crap. I'm like, but I paid $729 for that thing because nobody wanted it.
Is yours as pink as mine is blue?
Take a photo of it.
You've seen it. You've been in front of it.
I know I've been in front of it.
No, both of you guys.
You've tethered.
I guess I didn't notice.
You've tethered off my phone with it.
I know Hamstick's been in front of it.
My blue one looks gray most of the time, or silver.
I don't care about the color as long as it works good.
I don't know. That midnight one looks good, but man, does it look disgusting after about 5 minutes of touching it. It looks so greasy. That's the only reason I didn't get it.
The only reason I wish Apple still did in the U.S. is have a physical SIM card slot in their iPhones. That's why I still hold on to my 13.
Why? What's the difference? We got Sam back in here, by the way.
eSIM only on the 14 and newer for the U.S. models, but if you get one in, let's say, Andy Cowley land, it still has a SIM slot on it.
What's? I don't understand the difference.
You can't do a physical SIM, nano SIM on the newer phones.
Why do I need a physical SIM?
If you ever travel internationally,
you can't always get an eSIM. I had an app on my phone and I got an eSIM when I was overseas, but the eSIM that I got roamed me out of like Isle of Man. So everything on the internet was like an 800 millisecond delay.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Yeah.
I just went to the cell phone store and just paid the lady that worked there a little extra money to register a SIM card for me.
eSIM or physical?
Physical. And then I didn't even put it in my phone. I have a like global unlocked hotspot and I just plopped it in there and then the hotspot's like the size of a little like USB-C battery. So I just carried the hotspot in my backpack or my pocket and just Wi-Fi'd to my phone.
Depends on the country. That's why I carry it. I mean, when I was
I mean, I can get that global pass thing.
No. That's if you're traveling for like 3 or 4 days, Greg, and you gotta like have your phone number accessible with like your. That's one thing, but like I was in my country, the country for 3 weeks, then a week, then another week. So I wanted data that was local. Hey, MedTech, that might explain a lot about Eric.
Sam probably likes that one.
I didn't put it in my back pocket. I put it in my little cargo
I didn't
pocket.
see it.
Damn,
Here,
Sam, come on.
Look, it's up on the screen now. 86.
But
Lacey,
Greg, at least you poured
Washington.
over to Visible and you're alive and kicking, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really notice a difference, and I got that. I don't want to talk about too much, but I got the other thing working.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go for this W70 polio. Was that polio vaccine special event?
The
Iron Lungs on the Air.
If carrying a
Can you tune
hotspot in your pocket, which I mean is no different than having a phone in your pocket, would cause you to get cancer, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's
you should see what I carry at work.
The amount of RF that I have been around the last however many years. Like I am. It's like peeing into the ocean. Like
what? Why is data so expensive? I mean,
depends where you're at.
But if you have the data roaming, right, you can.
No, data is cheap overseas. I had unlimited for like $18 a month.
I had truly unlimited for $30 truly unlimited for 30 where I was, and that was probably expensive, but it was truly unlimited. I was in
By the way,
Singapore.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was in Singapore and I had 100 gigs to use within 2 weeks for $8.
Hamstick can't be silly.
Silly what?
She was being silly, which we all knew she was being silly. About the butt cancer.
Sorry. I don't know if you know this about me. I don't always know when people are joking. Part of my brain doesn't work. Like the part where like interacts well with other human beings.
Okay.
It's not very good.
Did you found the right place to be then? So you're saying you're an engineer?
Actually, I'm not sure. I think I got moved to a different thing. Like I was in an engineering like job title, but so I did ask there. We've got some classes coming up. I asked for a voucher for one, and they said, "Why did you ask for funding to go to this class?" And I was like, "Well, if I get this certificate, I can legitimately call myself a rocket scientist." And then they kicked me out of the office. But I am going to a new class in a week and a half, so that's good.
Well, Greg, you're talking about roaming on, Greg with 1G, you're talking about roaming on T-Mobile, which is good for data when you hit the ground running, but we're talking about buying...
if you're there for like a month.
Buying a prepaid SIM card from a local carrier where you're at.
And not at the airport. Don't ever buy it at the airport.
Actually, depends. Where I went, they were like, yeah, buy it at the airport because it's easier to get it provisioned because they speak English there.
Okay. Well, where I went, everyone that I needed to talk to spoke enough English or could get someone who does speak English.
Well, you were in a place that used to be part of our country.
It was never part of our country.
Well, it was a territory.
I don't think it was, but I'd rather not discuss what that was.
Oh, yeah. But then, yeah.
Quiet now, boys and girls.
Why?
Because you can't discuss it. I took the test. Now I am a Microsoft Systems engineer.
Yeah, but Joe, what OS are you a Microsoft Systems engineer on?
XP.
Not Windows 95?
Windows Me.
Wait, Windows for Workgroups 3.11?
Don't those expire? All my Microsoft ones are expired.
NT4.
NT, Windows NT. You know what's
what?
funny?
That was probably a more solid operating system. Some of the newer stuff they got going on.
You know what's funny, Greg? I have an account on Square, the credit card processing for some stuff. And when I log in on a new device, like you logged in with your account on a new device running Edge for Windows NT.
What?
Yeah, I got the emails. I got to forward this to you.
Is that even possible?
No, but I have no idea how. New login from Edge on Windows NT.
It was great, but we've
Yeah,
I don't even use.
I'm
Windows.
never gonna get AWS certs or anything like that. I don't like cloud anything.
That's all I deal with pretty much now. My whole work is turned into cloud.
If it's not your servers, it's not your data.
Well, it's someone else's computer.
Yeah, which means
What if it's
their data.
used for a pass through?
What do you mean?
So, like, we refer in my business the cloud as in like remote, like it's just data transfer.
No, that's not the cloud. No, the cloud is like hosting your data or your servers at like Microsoft Azure,
of course,
or like Oracle,
yes,
or AWS.
So it's technically not cloud then. It's dated.
It's not okay. It's not physically in the clouds. Like
look at Dana and MedTech are one up each other.
Do we have a?
Oh yeah, I've heard the sonic boom from one. Oh, here we go. Here's the popper.
Oh, MedTech. Jesus.
Wait, so it seems like the only space shuttle you guys haven't been on is Challenger?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Enterprise?
That's true.
The SpaceX actually has a job open right now to work on the launch platforms.
I've seen that. You have to know how to fabricate stuff, though.
Oh no, this is an IT job.
Oh really?
Yeah. Doesn't
Why
pay
don't you
very
go
great,
for it?
but I have a job.
So what?
You do? You could have fooled me.
So what? You can always quit.
No, so actually my contract is up in like 3 months. But no, I have 4 years or less than 4 years until I can retire, and then I get a paycheck forever.
After that point, and then you can still work somewhere else.
Yeah.
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 Good for you.
But you're doing it wrong.
4 years from now, I'll have a pension.
So you're gonna retire and just play radio all day?
No, I'll probably get a job. I mean, it's not going to be a great.
You'll get health insurance for life.
Yeah, I think you have to pay for it.
Roy built the space shuttles that MedTech and Dana's been in.
So wait, rewind. What's launching tonight?
We got something launching tonight? Is that the that other thing that's launching?
I wish I was launching tonight.
Oh, just a Starlink array or something?
Just the Starlink.
Just 60 more satellites into space. No big deal.
Oh, wrong one.
Or space junk. Bring in slower or faster ping times for Hamstick Eric. What's your ping like right now? Oh, you're actually pretty...
My ping is 1 million.
You're actually better... No, you're not. Actually, Seth's the best right now.
I know I'm the best.
And then Sam's been solid lately. Whatever he's done right.
I'm decent to Sam. I got about
Around
45 to Sam.
Around Christmas time, he was struggling with getting the settings. Like something happened to his interwebs or something. Yeah, what were you launching tonight there,
I've been
Hamster?
making a lot of changes around here.
Oh, you got
to
it dialed
do
in
anything,
now.
Sam? Or is it just like neighborhood infrastructure improvements?
Do what?
Did you do anything, or is it like neighborhood infrastructure improvements?
No, I was getting rid of interference from here to the router.
Oh, okay.
And this, that, and the other. So.
Frequency coordination.
Why doesn't Data do that for the NFL, the No Fun League?
He should. I think I sent him something. They were looking for somebody. What space did you go in there? You went into my space? His space? Or outer space?
Oh, God.
I took a bite out of the moon. It's made of cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese. So, no Kuwait, and I'm not having any luck on...
You know, I can one up everyone. I've been to the sun.
Is that why you're so
solar
red?
not? No, I went at night, Greg.
The Phoenix Suns?
Yeah. Man, what happened to the band? Did we get it? Oh, it's KP3. That was the 0 a little bit ago. 8.
Oh, Michael's asking some serious questions. I don't think any of us are qualified.
This is the wrong channel for that.
I don't know how to build stuff. I barely know how to plug stuff in without you guys helping
Rick barely knows how to push buttons, let's be honest.
And how did you get that? I just got your email, by the way. It's Chicago, Illinois.
Well, that's normal. That's what geolocation.
Want me to try to update your password?
Oh, that email that I sent.
Yeah.
That's Square Up. That's the payment system. I don't know why it says.
I'm gonna try to put in a fake thing and have all kinds of alerts go off.
Oh God. But you like that new login from Edge on Windows NT.
So they were supposed to launch a space shuttle 6 months or 7 months after. Maybe MedTech would know about this after Challenger launched, but that all got scrapped after Challenger, from what I read. And now they're receiving. We are receiving SpaceX people. They're plopping down here into Southern California, just off the coast there of Orange County. That's where they all land now. I guess they're moving out of Florida because of the weather. It's better weather. Plopping down.
They recovered some out of Florida recently, didn't they?
I think they moved them to California now. The last one was California. The next one's supposed to be California. The Fram people.
Yeah, that was California.
Is Oceanside Orange County? Or is that San Diego County? Right on the border. It's where the boobs are at.
That's San Diego County. Yeah, the nuclear ones.
See, you can't just have fun with it. Just go with it, right? You guys said the
nuclear.
Let's shut off now.
Is it?
Yep. That is San Diego County. That's where I almost got a ticket one time. Right around that.
I almost got a ticket in downtown Los Angeles. 0 miles from downtown Los Angeles.
Ugh. I'm sorry.
The guy cut me a break. I was literally on my phone at a stoplight, and then the motorcycle cop was literally just looking at me through the thing, and then as soon as the light turned green, he went woo woo woo, and I was like, oh no. And then he asked me why I had Wisconsin plates in California.
Told him it was none of his business.
I was like, oh, so I'm just here helping my friend, and I'm here for work, and I'm really sorry, and please don't write me a ticket.
It worked?
It did. He's like, dude, just put your phone down. You have a big old computer screen right there in your dash. Just use that. And I was like, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
They don't do that anymore. They don't have nightsticks anymore, dude. They got rid of those after Rodney King, didn't they?
Do they? I don't know.
I think they did. They just beat you up with their fists now.
Oh, I know what the SSTV thing that I recorded yesterday. It is girl engineers is the theme. It's photos of finalist for the All Russian Engineering thing. So that's cool.
Russian girls. You like Russian girls?
I mean, they're probably manlier than most dudes in America, so no, I don't.
Girl engineers.
It's literally, I just read it on the thing. It says girl engineers.
Did you scroll across with the Google thing?
No, it was
I think I'm working a new county here, by the way.
It says images received from the Vizard Meteo RS-38S on the frequency in Robot 36. Theme of the broadcast, girl engineers. Photos of schoolgirls, finalists of the all-Russian competition, space, something in Russian orbit, applied science systems and satellite control.
English, please?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pictures of girls who won a prize for being smart.
I just worked in New
County.
County.
Their pictures
in Colorado.
Their pictures are coming in space.
I blew off 2 Russian contacts to work a new county in Colorado. Is that smart?
I don't know.
That's European Russia. Since we're talking about Russia, right? They still carry batons? I thought they didn't. I thought LAPD is no.
The military police still have batons.
Oh, it must be 6:45. It must be sunset.
It is 5 minutes to sunset. You are correct.
How did I know that?
You have ears.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, the joys of living like 500 yards from the base.
I worked a new county. I'm happy. Prowers County, Colorado.
But it's not confirmed yet.
Yeah, there's a lot. If people could actually confirm, oh, you know what? I wasn't on the right thing. I might have worked them. That was voice. I don't know if I worked you in Arizona. Yeah, I have. I have. Colorado. You know, that's the new county right there. That's from today. That's beautiful. I love when a plan comes into.
What, you love it when a plan comes together?
Yeah, that will be 32 counties in Colorado, and I'm only 8 away from all counties in California unmixed, 10 away in Oregon, and 5 away in Matt's K7 UAP's home state of Washington.
Not Oregon?
LAPD do? No, I'm 10 away there. I thought they got rid of them.
How many do you have? Oh, you worked all Hawaii.
I almost got voice.
We have like 4 counties.
Somebody didn't confirm on voice, so I would have got them on voice.
Which one? Molokai? No, Molokai is part of Maui, I think.
So I got 3 or 4. That would be my first state there. So I'm not gonna kill you guys with the scrolling. Let me look. Let me see here. I'm looking for Hawaii, and I don't want to kill your guys.
Oh, Dana used to live on Hickam. Oh, must be nice to live in the first world. Living in luxury over there.
Who'd you piss off, Eric?
Oh no, I can't. Them Air Force people living the dream in their housing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've heard that story. I've heard that before.
Yeah. Kauai County. No confirmed.
Kauai.
No confirmed voice. So
I think AH6K. He does POTA over in Kauai.
I'll have to look for him a voice. But then that would get me my all state, and then I need to do CW over there, and then I'll get my all everything over there.
I can help you. Beep, 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 beep.
I'd rather decode FT8 with my ears.
You're gonna
Did
make
you see the CW key that I made?
I did.
There's some CW purists who told me it was a terrible idea. And I said, okay, cool.
Why are people so like anti? I don't know. People don't like change. It's not pure enough.
You must keep this 150-year-old technology exactly how it was. Like, why did they decide that CW had to stay exactly like? Why that and not Spark Gap? Like,
pretty wild. All right, it's getting late. It is 10 till 1 a.m. on the East Coast, and actually it's 9:48 here, so it's actually.
Be thankful I don't have work
12:48.
tomorrow.
I have work tomorrow. I got 2 long days coming up.
Whose fault is that?
it's Aloha Friday tomorrow.
The Cubs, and the fact I have to pay taxes. So, is Aloha Friday right now in New York? If they celebrate that there, Roy.
No,
nice to see you
Aloha
there.
Friday means try and leave early on Friday.
Oh, well, I
That-
will
wait,
definitely
that's not-
won't be doing that.
That'd be
tomorrow.
Aloha Thursday for us.
I'm gonna call Doge on you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not a government employee.
I'm not a government employee. That's for sure. Never had. Well, actually, that's not true. I was at one point. I worked for the school district.
Did they have to call the police when you got fired?
I did not get fired.
You worked with children?
Yeah, Sam. That's what I was wondering.
No,
I don't know. I don't know how safe that
work.
is.
You know, just because you work for a school district doesn't mean you work with children.
I know.
Well, you're not allowed like 200 feet near children.
Sure. As I just left my daughter's school a little while ago.
What's an ELT student?
Yeah, what is ELT? You ride in a short bus somewhere?
Oh, come on, Greg.
What?
I don't know.
I wish I could ride in a short bus. I had to walk 2 miles to school. It would take
Hey, I
any
rode
way
the
to
short
get there.
bus.
What's that?
I rode the short bus.
Did you?
And then 2 years later, I was in the gifted program. So go figure.
They figured out.
Yep.
Dana's got questions for you, but I wouldn't say.
Yep.
Well, I mean, my address is publicly searchable. I live near Pearl Harbor. I'm not on Pearl Harbor, but I live near it.
Speaking of addresses, I think someone in this chat owes me something.
Special needs electronic students. Is it like
I mean,
teaching?
hey, if you're
teaching
working
somebody?
with,
Hey, Eric, you owe me something.
what do I owe you?
A QSL card.
Do I?
Yep.
Oh. Good luck.
Greg, you hear this crap?
I'll get you one eventually.
I'm reading chats. Have you guys actually met each other in person? Yeah,
Yes.
you have.
Yes.
Dayton. Last year.
I'm actually off the weekend of
But
Dayton.
but
right
Greg
now.
was Eric was very disappointed
Why?
because I wasn't an angry New Yorker in person.
Yeah, he was actually
He's just a
pleasant.
pushy New Yorker in person.
I think I caught him post lunch. So he was like, you know, that
Already fed the
post lunch,
beast.
like low energy, but also no longer hangry.
No, I got lunch with you because remember I was like, oh, I'm getting hungry because I went to one of the food trucks at
The
Dayton.
hell
Yeah.
is that supposed to mean, med tech?
Were you guys videoing each other? That's sweet.
Voice chat on Discord.
Hey,
Well, she
MedTech,
said video
maybe
chat.
1 year I can video chat with Sam and he can take his damn general.
I hope to retire in 5. I doubt if that's going to happen.
I am also retiring in 4 years. And then
Yeah, but
continue
Eric,
to
you're
work.
not done with your career after that.
No. I might work at Walmart. Dana, no, Pearl City.
Wait. Hey, wait. I would pay to fly somewhere and have Eric be the Walmart greeter when I walk into Walmart.
He wouldn't be very nice. They'd joke
I know,
with
that's
him.
what I'm wondering how that's going to
He'd be
work.
like, no.
Are we
Yes.
allowed to
Welcome
bet?
to-
Are we allowed
No.
to bet in this channel? How long would Eric last as the Walmart greeter?
Welcome to Walmart. Get your crap and go home.
No, I said to the right, not that right.
Sir,
No,
I need to put a yellow highlighter on your receipt before you can leave.
Sir, I need to see your receipt.
Why do
this,
they do the
Costco?
thing with the highlighter? Is that so
Well,
they like
So they can't.
you can't walk out and steal a thing and then
Yeah.
give them a
Well,
receipt again?
They're on camera, so they're getting watched. Them marking your receipt.
Yeah, but I know that they have to mark your receipt, but what is the purpose of it?
Just so they know it's been looked at.
Make sure, and also there's no like, you know, they didn't like charge you for like, you know, they didn't like under or overcharge you.
Yeah, I'm sure they really.
They don't,
Costco does that. You know that, Greg.
They don't,
Costco.
they don't pay attention. I just walk.
they
out with
literally
my meat.
I hand them my receipt. They draw a yellow squiggle on it and hand it back to me.
They don't look at it. It's all
Oh,
for
here
show.
in New York they kind of look at it a little more for Costco.
Renton, Washington. That's where they build the
Airplanes.
Yeah. I don't think I get to go to Hawaii this October. I just found out.
Well, it doesn't
neither.
matter. Is Hamstick going to be there?
No, I was so
So that's-
mad. I was
You,
so I was
you
so
were mad. You were mad, Greg. Woo.
You ruined my POTA experience.
I almost had to go to anger management because I think I flipped over a table and said, "This is bullshit."
I have POTA I need to do with people.
I was
Can
like,
we have
"You
Eric wear a
can't-"
body cam next time he flips out so he can see this? You know.
I can't,
Oh.
I can't
Postmortem.
imagine being emotional unless he's talking about his clear node. You should have been on the phone with him tonight. This clear node wasn't working. No,
I had enough.
no, that's not how that works. I'm like, just try this. No, just do it. But
It
Greg,
shouldn't have worked.
But Greg, that's not how it works. I'm like, but do it this way because it will work. And what happened? The STFU, whatever, STF, whatever that is, setting for DMR to whatever it was that one night we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Hey,
No,
MedTech,
no.
I try to avoid Walmart myself. Let's be honest.
I don't mind Walmart. It's just
I am trying to go to Walmart and the Home Depot and the local stores because it turns out Walmart has less Chinese crap than Amazon does.
So Walmart's the local store? Is that what you're saying?
No, just Amazon turned into like drop shipped Alibaba. Like it's like Temu with US shipping. You ever like search anything on Amazon? Nothing is just like every title of a thing. Let me just pull something
Yeah,
up.
I've seen videos where it's like, why do all these companies come up with random characters to their company names? And there's a reason.
Well, not
for
just
it.
like random characters. Here's one. I just pulled up storage bin. 30150 plastic shelf bins, heavy duty storage bins for garage, closet, and drawer organization. That's the name of the product. Heavy duty storage bins for garage, closet, and drawer organ. Like, just tell me storage bin. Like, you don't need a one sentence long product title. That's what, like, the description is where the description goes.
all right. I've got to end this
Why?
because
You don't like
I'm
you don't like
tired
this lovely
and I
conversation,
got a
Greg?
nice 12-hour day tomorrow.
Who's complaining now, Greg?
Me, because I'm tired.
Sad ham.
The
He knows I'm about to go on a crazy person rant, and he's like, I
He
got
wants to shut you up before you go on the crazy.
Actually,
That's what it is.
Technically, I'm working with Dakota tomorrow, but he's not there. He's in the cloud.
Oh.
You can't be in the cloud, Greg.
Dana, don't you know where Greg lives? Oh, different Greg.
He spelled
Unless he
his
works
name
at a
wrong.
data
He's going to
center.
be offended by that. Greg
I'm like,
just
I was
shows.
about to be offended, saying, "Wait, Dana doesn't know where Greg lives. He's been to Greg's house. Greg almost
Yep.
killed him at his house."
It triggers.
Greg, you almost committed violence.
No, I don't commit violence.
I was told that you almost killed somebody.
Well, it wasn't violence. It was
Negligence.
It was negligence, I'd say. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
breaking my toe in a hotel room is violence.
That was your fuck up.
You almost had horses.
Hey,
That
if they,
with the
if they would
car.
have stayed in their carriage, I would have not gotten anywhere near
Almost hit horses.
that was entertainment.
That was like we didn't say anything for a second to realize that we were making sure we saw what we're seeing.
Wait, you almost hit a horse?
2 of them, not me. Seth did.
them.
On I-95.
No, it wasn't.
You know
We
what
were
I-
on 95.
No, that was
You know
95.
what I don't
wasn't it?
understand?
I thought that was 95.
No, it was like the side road, but it was just what the thing like the trailer turned over and the horses got out and they were running.
No, it was just
Something like that?
2 stallions out there running.
Do you know what I really don't understand? Is that one horse apparently has a maximum horsepower of 14.9 in a sustained horsepower of 7.3. How does one horse have 15 horsepower?
You thought it'd be a 1-to-1 ratio?
Yeah. It's like, how can one horse have 15 horsepower?
Eric, when you get into work Monday morning or tomorrow morning, you should start asking that question and see what the answer you get.
I ask them a lot of questions.
I know why.
And
I hold on. I have the answer for that because it's converted from metric.
Oh, geez.
the sometimes when people say something and they're like, do you think this is a good idea? And in certain kinds of meetings where I can be, talk
Yourself?
openly, I say, yeah, we can do it that way. If your goal is to do it the stupidest way possible.
Oh, okay.
What is a metric horse?
It is a metric horse.
It's a metric. It's metric.
Wait,
I don't know.
horses are from Europe. They're all metric horses.
Oh God.
There was no imperial horse.
Hey, Greg, it might be time to end this. I think.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the Greg K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel.